welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, what's up? My name is Lisa. Definitely make sure you subscribe. For today's video, I wanted to share my lip filler experience with you. I got lip filler in October. It's been like almost 2 months ago. And yeah, a lot of you asked to do a video on it and to kind of share my experience. So I think a couple weeks ago I went onto Instagram and had you guys send in questions. But before I get into those questions, I'm pretty much just kind of gonna share my experience with you, how it felt, how much it was, blah blah blah, and then I'll get into the questions. So if you want to know what my experience was like, then just keep on watching. So I first just want to start off with my reasons behind getting lip filler. Honestly, the first reason was because I got it done for free. I basically have a contract with House of Brats for a whole year, and I get to get something done every 3 months. And I wanted to try lip filler, you know. I was like, well, I don't have to pay for it, so I would love to try it out, see what it's like. And I've also kind of over the years, as I've been doing YouTube, gotten a little bit self-conscious about my lips. It's not like I'm super insecure about them, but when you're on camera all the time, you're gonna start to point out things that you don't like about yourself, and I really just wanted more symmetrical lips. I have to say I still am not completely happy with them, but I'm gonna get into that later. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to make them a little bit more symmetrical. I didn't necessarily have to go bigger because obviously I already have very full lips, but it was more kind of about symmetry and shape. So those are my reasons why. Basically how the procedure went is I came in, obviously I have to like sign and stuff. I have to do everything that a normal client or patient or whatever customer that goes to House of Brats has to do, you know. But they gave me a numbing cream which worked really well. It felt really weird. I did put this in a vlog, so I'll try to, I lost the footage on my computer, so I'm gonna have to take the footage from the vlog and put it into this video. But they put numbing cream on, which felt very weird, and then they wiped it off, and we kind of just, obviously I discussed like what I wanted to get done. And they just went in there, and I would say the pain level was like honestly like a 2 out of 10. The only thing that hurt was when they went like around my lips. It's kind of like the outside of my lips hurt. I guess the numbing just wasn't as strong there, but besides that I didn't feel anything. So their numbing cream is really good. And then for me, the healing time was super fast because I only got half a syringe, which is, I think that's what you call half a syringe. It's it was 0.5 milliliters, so it really wasn't a lot. So for me, I was a little bit swollen for like 3 days maybe. I had bruising for like 2 or 3 days. It was like barely anything. It's probably because I didn't have that much put in there. I feel like if I were to get like a full syringe, it would have definitely been more. I do have to say, even though I got half syringe, I definitely could have gotten like a full syringe because I feel like I could add a little bit more filler at my bottom lip right here on the left. And after I saw my lips swollen, I was like, wait, that kind of looks really good. So if I would get them done again, I would definitely, once this kind of like is like gone, because it obviously is not permanent, I'm definitely going to get a full syringe, and I want to add a little bit more on my bottom lip here, and then add a little bit more for like plumpness, I guess. But if you were to get half a syringe at House of Brats, it would be 170 euros. Obviously I didn't pay that because I work with them, but that would be like the normal price. By the way, this video isn't like sponsored by them or anything. Like, I'm making this video for myself and for you guys, not for them, just so you know. But yeah, that's what you would usually pay. And if I were to get a full syringe, I think it's 250. That's kind of my overall experience. Like, there really isn't that much to say about it. Like, it was very easy and it wasn't anything crazy. Like, I didn't have a crazy healing experience. Like, it all went really fast for me, and yeah, it was really good. So oh yeah, also I did find massaging my lips very hard. I do have like 2 tiny little bumps, like would you call them bumps? Like, I guess bumps on my top lip. Like, they're not noticeable, and like I don't really care for them. I have to say that first couple days I really tried to massage, and then I kind of got lazy and I stopped doing it. So if you were to get more than half a syringe, or like just getting lip filler in general, definitely make sure you massage, because if you don't, you're gonna get like bumps and shit. And my best friend actually had this experience where she got her lips done for the first time, and she had like a lot of bumps, also because they just didn't educate her well enough. But that wasn't at House of Brats, but just so you know. now. She got her lips done at House of Reds the second time and they look so good now. So yeah, if you do live in Holland, I would definitely recommend them to get any type of filler, but definitely they're really good at lip fillers. So I'm now going to get into your questions. Does it feel weird having it in your lips? Can you notice it? So the first, I'd say 1 or 2 weeks, I could definitely tell, especially on my bottom lip, like it felt kind of weird, like there was something that it wasn't supposed to be there, because obviously they added and it's like you're not used to it. But now I cannot tell at all. But in the beginning, I could definitely kind of tell that there was something in my lip and it was not there before, if that makes sense. So it did feel a little bit weird, but honestly, I don't feel it anymore and it's just like normal now. How long were you thinking about getting lip fillers? I think it's been like, I've been thinking about it for probably like a year. It was just something that I was like, if I ever have like extra money or like the opportunity to get it done, this to me was like an opportunity. I was like, okay, I'll just go get my lips done. Like I've been wanting it for quite a while. It was never like something I had to get done instantly, but if I were to be able to get it done one day, I would have. And yeah, I'm really happy that I did. Do you regret getting them done? I definitely don't, but I do wish I would have gotten a full syringe, because I feel like half a syringe, it definitely made a difference, but it's not I would have wanted a little bit more, if that makes sense. Are you going to have procedures done for other parts of your body? So I've gotten nose filler before, and I am going to get them done again in January, also at House of Rats. Last time I got my nose done, it wasn't at House of Rats, so I'm curious to see how that's going to be. And I also really want to get the tear through filler, because that kind of helps with like dark circles, which I definitely have very dark circles. I always have makeup on now, but it does bother me sometimes, and like I'm like, why not get it done? I don't care. And then maybe after kind of this lip filler dissolves, I would like to get them done again, but with a full syringe. And besides that, I can't really think of anything. When it comes to like filler wise, when it comes to actual surgery, I would love to get my boobs done, but I'm probably not going to get that done for a long time. So yeah, that's kind of it. I'm not against any type of filler or plastic surgery. Like I'm so for it, and like I don't really care if other people like it or not. If they're like, oh, you don't need it, like okay, but I want to get it. So do you get bruises after getting them done? Yeah, you definitely bruise. I barely bruise, and I feel like also because I have like darker lips, it wasn't as noticeable. But for instance, my best friend, she bruised a lot. It was crazy, and she's white, so like her lips are like super pink, and so when she bruised, like they definitely were like blue and like whatever. But again, it really just depends on the person. Like everyone heals differently, everyone swells and bruises differently. Yeah, and it depends on how much you get done, I feel like, as well, because I feel like with half a syringe, there's a lot less like, what would you call it, not damage, but like obviously like something's being put in there that makes it bruise. I feel like half a syringe would do less bruising than a full syringe. Maybe that's just in my head. Like I don't know if that's a fact, but that's what I think anyways. If you were to get them taken out, how would they do it? That's even possible. Yeah, so if you're not happy with your lip fillers, you can get them dissolved. Obviously, some people are like, get them done at maybe like a place that's just not good or whatever, and their lips get like super botched, and like there's never a guarantee that they're going to be 100% back to normal, but I feel like in general you would be able to get your lip filler dissolved. Like I know a lot of people that do that or have done that. So if I were to not be happy with them, I could totally get them dissolved. How did your family react? I mean, I told like pretty much everyone that's should know before I got it done. I was like, oh, I'm getting my lips done. They were kind of like, oh, why? And I was like, oh, I just want them to be a bit more symmetrical. And they're like, okay, cool. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't really care if anyone likes it or not. Even if someone from my family would be like, oh my god, I hate it, don't get it done, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm still gonna do it. Like I don't really care, and I'm an adult, so I can do whatever I want, you know what I mean? So even if they wouldn't have reacted well, I would have still gotten it done. How do you make sure it turns out exactly how you wanted it to? So I didn't necessarily want it like a different shape or a specific type of fullness. I just wanted it to be more symmetrical, so I basically just said I want more filler on this side, I want this to be a bit fuller, whatever. But if you really have like a specific look that you're going for, obviously do your research, because there's different techniques as well on getting your lips done, and bring like photos that of other people's lips that you like, and you can just show it and, you know, discuss with whoever is doing your lips. Did you worry about it looking too fake? If so, how did you confront your doctor about it? I didn't really, because I knew I was only getting half a syringe, and I was like, it's probably not gonna be too noticeable because I already have super full lips. If I were to get like a full syringe, I would have probably been a bit more concerned, but I also know that House of Brands is just really good, and I've seen a lot of results from them that just look super natural. So I wasn't necessarily worried about that because I just know the results that they have delivered. If it were to be at some place that I haven't really seen any photos, I would definitely be a bit more concerned of like, how is it gonna look? But with them, I wasn't really bothered, and like, I was like, it's gonna be fine. How did you let them know what shape you were going for, verbally or with inspo pics? So as I said, I wasn't going for a specific shape, but if you were to go for like a specific shape or fullness, I would definitely bring photos and also just kind of explain it verbally, and then just discuss with your doctor, and they will tell you exactly what they can do for you. What does your mom think about it? So I feel like a couple years ago, whenever I mentioned something about filler, she was definitely not for it because that's like not from her generation. But now she's honestly like, she thinks it's really cool what they can do with filler, and like she does, like, she thinks it looks good, like she doesn't mind it at all. I feel like from the moment that I got my nose filler, she definitely kind of warmed up to the thought of filler. So yeah, she's like fine with it, she doesn't mind it. Did you feel pressured by society / media to get lip fillers, as now everyone does? No, not necessarily, but as I said, being on camera constantly definitely makes you more nitpicky about your looks, and like something that I wasn't really thinking of or self-conscious of years ago, I definitely am now because I just see myself on camera so much. So you see yourself in like every stage, and like it's not always a good one, and then you're gonna be like, oh, but like I kind of want to change that. So I wouldn't say it's society or like social media, or media, whatever you said. I wouldn't say it because of that. It's like usually when I get something done, it's really just for myself because I myself just don't like it. I'm very much just like, I don't really care if other people like this on me or not. Like, I just want to make sure that I like something. Okay, so I think that is all for this video. If you have any other questions, leave them down below or just send me a DM on Instagram. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and of course subscribe. Also make sure to turn on my post notifications so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.